welcome back to another episode of Around the Minors. We are finally in double digits for episodes. And so episode 10 today, guys.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5.
19.
I thought it was number 25.
I'll go with the producer. 25.
But how you guys feeling today?
Oh, good now. I don't have to do anything.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing, right?
That's why I wasn't here.
So today's episode is called Money Talks. So essentially, there's been articles going around, basically how leagues are surviving post-COVID. Since leagues are finally starting to get back up to full swing this season, and how they're handling the major switches, and especially like the Canadian crossing those leagues and everything. As of right now, AHL naturally is the one that's surviving the most in the minors. They're down 12 to 15% of what they normally would have gotten pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. While leagues like ECHL and SPHL, they're down up to almost 40% right now. FAPHL, on the other hand, we're breaking even, if not making more. So that PHL is not money-wise doing the best, but rebounding and doing better.
Right.
In the last previous
But
seasons.
I will say, too, like, you got to look at what a lot of the fans say from a lot of the leagues, too. We don't have a lot of the overhead that the other teams have. And that's why I said it would hurt this league if they merge, because there's some teams that definitely would not be able to afford all the extras
Yeah.
that they have to do.
Exactly. So that's...
That would be one of us, wouldn't it?
And the Port Huron may or may not go. We're in that questionable area, gray area, where we probably could go, but...
That's what happened with the IHL, wasn't it?
Austin Flint did not make it to when we merged into the CHL. But that's also our Port Huron. It was because of the owner at that time,
Yeah.
and not because of how we were doing.
Right.
And that's sad to say, because we were, like you said in previous episodes, the Ice Hawks were ramping up. They were getting more fans in the stands by year 3, which sadly the Ice Hawks only lasted 3 years.
Right.
But we would have survived in the ECHL, I believe.
Well, yeah, because I know the first year that they started, the attendance was low. But that second year, it was like 200 more. And then that third year is over 1,000 per game.
There was one.
So it just made no sense to me how he could say he wasn't making money.
There was something behind the scene that we didn't know.
I mean, I have my suspicions, but I'm not going to say that on stream.
Well, I can't say what happened.
I
know what
but
happened.
I'm not saying it.
I can't.
Personal reason.
I will not divulge somebody's personal business.
Yeah.
Which, again, money talks again.
Yeah.
Little Bobby said no.
But, Laura, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, hi, Laura. And hi, Kevin. If you're out there, we wish you luck. Sorry you had to go to the hospital yesterday, Kevin. I hope you feel better today.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully everyone feels better, too. Everyone that's getting sick lately is kind of worrying.
Kevin fell and sprained his ankle.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely get better, Kevin. Definitely get better.
I think he said he had a seizure or something.
That's sad.
Kitty.
But we're going to start off with a new game lately, though. If anybody can distract the
Distractor?
distractor the best, you win a prize. So make your best comment and make him distracted.
That's even with the Main Street Prowlers, too.
Oh my god. But yeah,
I hear echo.
you're an echo.
You're an echo.
But with that being said, though,
Oh, there's another kitty.
where's my beer? Oh my god! But with that being said, though, over this past weekend, what did you guys think of like all the play that's gone on in the FPHL?
Again, like I said on our show yesterday, I don't agree on suspensions.
Yeah.
I don't care what team you're from. If you pull the crap that was pulled, you should be out more than one game.
Yeah, you had a 2, a 5, and a 10 in a game match.
Yeah.
That should at least be 3 right there.
But
Well, I'm also looking at his past history. You know, during the ceremony handshakes, spearing a player with his stick. You know,
Pushing
ripping the assistant coach's shirt. You know.
Pushing the coach there in the handshake.
Yeah. So he's a great guy, like we said off ice. He really is. He's a great guy. But I don't like a lot of his tactics on ice. It's not right. You can't do that.
I think we already have our winner.
Mom.
George wins.
You know that's.
George did get the
Cookie. We forgot the cookies.
yeah.
No cookie for you.
I had Taco Bell anyways.
Oh, but I shouldn't say it that way because I might get in trouble.
Plus, we got extra mild sauce if anybody wants some.
The games this weekend.
Again, our guys didn't play 60-minute hockey.
Nope. Sadly, no. Especially Friday.
There's one game that I was specifically want to bring up though. What do you think of what happened on Thursday between Danbury and Carolina? That was when the ice melted.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe that. honestly.
I guess in my opinion on that would be, since we go by win percentage, it don't make much difference if we played the even amount. I could see them having to try and find a way to finish the game, either finish the game or make up the game. Mm-hmm. But with win percentage, it's not going to hurt either team.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're already in.
So, but that's a good thing though, is that that's the only good thing about not playing all the same number of games.
Yeah, it's not going to affect you in the long run, long as you're already playing a good stream of hockey. It's just I could see if we played even amount, having to figure out how you can make up that game or finish it.
Exactly.
Or finish that one period and make it up the next day at a different time and have a double hitter.
No, I've seen where they if they can finish it a period like you just said, they'll finish it and then they'll play an extra period the next day before they play the actual, and then take a break and come back out on the ice and play another game.
So an extra game.
Yeah, it's not a full double game. It's just a finish a game and then go.
A half a game and a full game.
Yep.
Yeah, but you really can't make it a 2 periods. So you just
That's why I said usually if it's a one period they'll do it, but if it's because like we know in most sports, especially hockey and football,
Kelly says hi. Hello.
your endurance
Hi,
is
Kelly.
going to be a lot lower because your body uses a lot of its
Right.
weakens the muscles and everything.
Exactly.
You're using everything up.
Especially on the older bodies.
Your electrolytes and everything. You know.
And
I got
that's why the older crowd, even though we were talking about before the game, before the episode, doing the double headers, but that's why a lot of times the older professionals, they can't
do
the double headers a lot of times, and that's why they give multiple days off generally.
Yeah.
But it can be done.
It can be.
if it comes down to it.
Oh, believe me, I know. During Silver Six, we had a year where one of the ice rinks melted, and they moved all the games to Port Huron,
Oh, wasn't that over at Kimball?
Lapeer County.
Yeah.
Lapeer County
Yeah.
melted,
That's what you were telling me.
and we started at 9 in the morning and finished until 3:30 in the morning. Had to be back at 8.
Fun times, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't working that year.
No, you weren't old enough yet, but you were sleeping on the glass.
Yeah.
You were sleeping in a chair.
Alright. What time is it?
With that being said, though, we do have games to go over this weekend. The game on Thursday was postponed, like we said. That most likely won't be made up, but we'll tell you if it is later on.
Yeah.
But it don't really help them either team in the standings.
Right. Danbury ended up getting their ice issue fixed, beating Binghamton on Friday night 7-5. Watertown beat Port Huron on Friday 3-0, and Carolina beat Delaware 6-3 on Friday. Danbury traveled to Binghamton to beat them 5-3. Carolina beat Delaware 5-3 on Saturday, and then Watertown beat Port Huron 7-1. And then the interesting game is Sunday night. Not the Port Huron Watertown game, as where Watertown beat Port Huron 6-2, but Carolina just narrowly beat out Delaware 8-7.
Yeah, I seen that.
So, what are your thoughts on the 8-7 game? Either of you.
It was pretty impressive. Honestly, Delaware kept up with Carolina through the whole game. If it wasn't for Carolina tying up in the third period.
I think it was the other way around. Carolina kept up with Delaware.
Yeah.
Oh,
throughout the
yeah.
entire game.
Yeah,
Because every time Delaware scored, finally Carolina would score back to try and,
Oh, like Sunday's Watertown Port Huron game. Every time we scored, they scored twice.
yeah.
But Delaware almost pulled off an impressive feat in having.
But hasn't Delaware beaten Carolina before already?
They got a point.
Well, I thought it was Columbus.
They beat
But it might have been Carolina.
before they beat us.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, at least they got a point.
Yeah, but they did almost win and lost in overtime, so that's a good thing for them. So they do have a lot of things to look at coming out of this weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
Coming into the standings, though, Watertown is the first one to 100 points, and they sit in first. Columbus is in second with 77 points, and third is Danbury with 88. Binghamton is in fourth with 71. Fifth is Carolina with 73. And then in sixth is Port Huron with 47, who are still technically not guaranteed that spot yet. And then seventh with 12 points is Delaware.
They got 12 games left.
So, interesting games this weekend all around.
Goodbye, though. There you go.
Is it bad that I actually started singing this comment in my head? The na 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 na.
Is it supposed to be hey hey?
Na na na.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
I read for life.
I think Bobby's dad is trying to steal that from George.
Our Twitch is, if you guys have a Twitch, come on over on Twitch. It's very active right now.
That's what she said.
Woo!
Sorry, I had to.
You bet.
Come on, how do look at some of these names of these media sites, social media sites. How do they come up with the names?
Right.
TikTok,
Chicago.
Which,
Twitch,
But
back on track.
going into the SPHL. Interesting, because Austin Federley is making his a name for himself down in Pensacola.
Yes.
Isn't he supposed to be coming with the Mississippi next year or something?
No, they just did an interview about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But a guy,
think he'd go to Mississippi anyways.
No.
That's true.
this is a guy that barely got ice time his first few seasons, to a guy 5 years down the road is now starting in the SPHL.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fan favorite too down
Yeah.
there. So he's not going to come back anytime soon.
He's a fan favorite here too.
Yeah.
But he's playing really well down there, and he's the breakout star of the SPHL right now.
Yep.
I don't care what y'all say. He's been named one of the breakout stars by the league right now. Even though the stats aren't accompanying for it,
Especially
he's
that
making
team.
plays. What?
They just made playoffs.
Oh yeah, the Pensacola just made that playoffs, so good for them. But definitely something that is going good for them this year. So let's see where they go. But going into Wednesday's games for the SPHL, Peoria beat Vermilion County 9-2. Going into Thursday, Birmingham beat Roanoke 6-1. Friday, Vadeville beat Macon 7-3. Knoxville beat Quad City 4-2. Evansville beat Birmingham 4-3 in the shootout. Huntsville beat Vermilion County 4-2. And then Pensacola beat Roanoke 5-4.
Nah, you suck.
Vadeville on Sunday beat Macon 5-4 in the shootout. Knoxville beat Quad City 6-1. Evansville beat Birmingham 4-3 in overtime. Huntsville beat Vermilion County 8-1. And then finishing out the week, Pensacola beat Roanoke 3-0. Because there was no games on Sunday.
No, there wasn't. There's a game Thursday.
Going into the standings, though, before we go to break, though, Huntsville in first with 76 points, Knoxville in second with 74, Peoria in third with 73, and fourth is Fayetteville with 65, and fifth is Quad City with 64 points, Pensacola in sixth with 54, and all six of those have earned their spots in the playoffs. So going into seventh is Evansville with 49 points, and eighth is Roanoke with 43. Birmingham in ninth with 34, and 10th is Macon with 20 points, and then finally bringing up the rear is Vermilion County with 13 points.
Is that raccoon giving the fingers?
You would love it to give it a finger.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. But with that being said, though, we'll definitely get into the ECHL after the break. There's definitely a lot more to go over between the two leagues that we still have yet to go over. With that being said, though, MainStreetBlueWater.com. Remember, guys, we will here soon. We'll start posting a few other stuff like sports cards here on the website as well. And then remember, we do have a contest on our Facebook right now. $50 for our store. That's amazing right now. So definitely take advantage of that contest. And you can be brought on to Main Street Prowlers on our 100th episode for that.
George wants it.
Go George! But yeah, we have a special card that will be posted soon here on our website. And
Is it me?
yes, you. And we'll be back right after these messages.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the league wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. And hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Hollywood Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
Welcome back.
Chuck, the producer killed the raccoon.
I didn't kill no raccoon.
What are you trying to put him away for murder or something?
George is fighting with Retro, it looks like, in
Dang.
the chat.
Ding, ding, ding. Round 1. Go to Twitch. Let's see who wins.
Well, with all the dragons, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a good fight.
But yeah, going into the ECHL though, guys.
Okay.
So this is a segment where we just talk about scores because we don't really. There's too many teams to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Hey, this one actually do look like me.
No, I thought we talked about the stand-ins.
With the AHL, yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday there was one game in the ACHL. Kalamazoo beat Idaho 2-1. Going into Wednesday, Trio Rivers Lions beat Newfoundland Growlers 5-3. Orlando beat Jacksonville 4-2. Worcester beat Maine 6-3. And Adirondack beat Reading in the shootout 4-3. Greenville Swamp Rabbits.
They actually won Friday.
This is on Wednesday. They won 4-2 against Norfolk.
And I watched that one.
Wheeling beat Toledo 2-1. Fort Wayne beat Iowa 6-0. Utah beat Kansas City 5-4 in the overtime. Jacksonville beat Orlando 3-0. Newfoundland beat Trio Rivers 6-1. And then on Friday, Kalamazoo beat Indy 2-0. Greenville Swamp Rabbits beat South Carolina 4-1.
That's the one I was talking about, yeah.
Worcester beat Adirondack 5-4. Toledo beat Idaho 3-1. Norfolk beat Atlanta 4-3. Cincinnati beat Wheeling 8-5. And then Iowa beat Fort Wayne 6-3.
I know the Swamp Rabbits played Sunday.
Allen beat Tulsa 5-1. Utah beat Kansas City 3-1. Newfoundland Growlers beat Trio Rivers Lions 9-4.
Even easy, yay!
Norfolk beat South Carolina 3-2. Cincinnati beat Indy 5-4. Jacksonville beat the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 3-1 on Saturday.
And I think they lost Sunday, too.
Dang. Florida beat Orlando 6-5 on Saturday.
I think it was close.
Adirondack beat Maine 2-1. Reading blew out Wheeling 9-1. Toledo beat Idaho 7-3. And then Iowa beat Kalamazoo 4-3. Tulsa beat Allen 7-3. Utah beat Kansas City 6-3. On Sunday, Newfoundland beat Trio Rivers 5-4. On Sunday, the Swamp Rabbits won
Oh, okay.
2-0.
Oh, okay. Last I say it was 1-1 when I was watching our game.
Atlanta beat South Carolina 3-1. Wait, 1-1? When they shut out the other team?
Yep. Bobby says down with the hill.
That's not what Bobby said.
I'm done. Quit.
He said down with the Swamp Rabbits.
Adirondack beat Maine 5-2. Reading beat Wheeling 3-2. Fort Wayne beat Cincinnati 5-2. Idaho beat Toledo 5-3. And then today at 10 a.m., Atlanta beat Orlando 3-2.
Was that a school game?
Yep. Getting into these standings, and down with the Rabbits.
You suck, Jack.
Oh my god. I think Bobby Dad has been watching the Prowler games lately.
Mm-hmm.
Not the other person that said that.
In the North Division,
It was quiet yesterday.
Reading in his first with 72 points. Newfoundland in second with 67. Trio Rivers in third with 52. Worcester in fourth with 54. Maine 54 and fifth. And then in sixth is Adirondack with 48 points. The South Division. Atlanta in first with 76 points. And second is Florida with 72. And third is Jacksonville with 68. Fourth is Orlando with 62. Greenville Swamp Rabbits. And fifth with 53 points.
And we can still make the playoffs.
Norfolk in sixth with 45. And then seventh is South Carolina with 42 points.
No one likes the Swamp Rabbits. You all suck.
Jack Beef. Central Division, Toledo is in first with 77. Fort Wayne in second with 66. With 63 points, Cincinnati is in third. Wheeling in fourth with 61. Iowa in fifth with 59. Kalamazoo in sixth with 54. And then Indy in last, seventh with 51.
Who's that?
Indy. The Indy Fuel.
Oh,
And then-
Fuel?
Yep.
I'm not saying that.
That one's for you, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, I see. I'm not saying it though.
Mountain
You
Division.
read it, Rob.
You suck.
But what do you suck?
Nothing.
Well, I think they're starting to get upset because you keep saying they suck because they don't like the rabbits, Rob.
Yeah.
In the Mountain Division, though, Utah is in first with 73. Rapid City is in second with 66. And third is Rapid City with third is Idaho with 63 points. And fourth is Tulsa with 58.
Oh, that's not nice to say.
And fifth is
See, even little guy
Allen
there
at
said,
55. And sixth is Wichita with 56. And seventh is Kansas City with 58. So, I'm sorry, dude, but your Swamp Rabbits suck.
Quack.
Yeah, even the fans are telling you that. You're
Yeah. I
like
see that. The Swamp Rabbit makes a quack noise. Quack, quack.
So, I should have really named this episode Go After Rob Night.
yeah.
When they score, it puts his foot down like, oh.
I think the fans are starting to confuse him. He's not being much of a distractor tonight.
Overwhelming. Boom!
My head's overblowing.
Overblowing? Overblowing. That's overblowing. That's a new word right there.
Yeah.
Right in spot.
What do you want, Chris? Who was that?
I'm staying away from that comment. But we're going on the AHL.
Alright, let's get back on topic.
This is a league that's going to expand next year
Yeah.
to the Coachella Valley area.
Chocala.
Is that for the Seattle team?
Yeah. And that'll be interesting because their jerseys are going to be really nice.
Yeah.
I'll admit their jerseys are going to be really nice. And it'll be interesting because it's the first team in Palm Springs
Okay.
that actually has a team in general. So it'll be quite interesting to see how nice their arena is out there because it's being built brand new. And
Oh, we got 7 people now. Word is the bird.
Firebirds.
Yeah, there's one.
Going on the AHL though.
Oh, I almost reported the page.
Springfield is in first in the Atlantic though, with 69 points. Providence is in second with 62. Hartford in third with 61. Charlotte in fourth with 66. Hershey is in fifth with 65. Wilkes-Barre Scranton in sixth with 58. Binghamton is in seventh with 55. And Lee Valley is in eighth with 50 points.
Yeah.
North Division. Utica is in first with 74 points. And second is Toronto with 56. Bellevue is in third, 55. Laval is in fourth with 55. Rochester in fifth with 62. Syracuse in sixth with 58 points. And then in seventh is Cleveland with 52 points.
52 points?
Central Division. Chicago is in first with 78. Manitoba is in second with 64. And third is Milwaukee with 67. And fourth is Grand Rapids with 57.
Go Grand Rapids.
And fifth is Rockford with 50. And sixth is Iowa with 53. And Texas is in seventh with 52. And then the last division of the night, the Pacific Division.
I was going to say, how many divisions they have?
47.
Hell yeah. Hey, we got somebody like the page, too.
Yeah, thank you for the like. Pacific Stockton in first, though, with 75 points. In second is Ontario with 73. Colorado in third is with 65 points. And fourth is Bakersfield with 57. And fifth is Botsford with 56. The Henderson team is in sixth with 52. San Diego in seventh with 44 points. And eighth is Tucson with 39. And then San Jose in ninth with 39 points as well. Tonight has been crazy. Obviously, we're going after Rob over on Twitch. Well, the fans are going off.
Yeah.
And so I kind of feel bad for you on that one.
Oh.
And obviously, we're playing a game of Simon Says in the Twitch comments as well.
I didn't see any recent Simon Says. All I seen was Bobby say, if you're happy, you know, like, touch your nose. That's all I see.
But Bobby's dad says, Simon Says, touch your nose.
Oh, I did just see that.
But,
You know, Chris. Or, Retro.
Russell Kelly does say hi, though, in one of the comments. I have in Binghamton Black Bear, so hi, Russell.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello, Russell.
But yeah, is there anything that you guys want to talk about before we leave here tonight?
We got 5 more minutes.
5 minutes to just torture him. Torture him!
All right.
So what's with the double G's?
That's GG.
Yeah?
Good job.
Good. Wouldn't that be G?
Isn't that Retro Gaming for Lifestyle one of his logos?
Yep. Oh, hey, that is not him.
So that means you do have a subscriber out there.
Cool.
Retro means, if it's retro gaming, he can use his Twitch emotes himself.
Bobby's dad posted it.
But with that being said, though, it's going to be interesting going into the playoffs within the next month, though.
Yeah.
For any league out there.
Yep.
We'll be the first one to close it out.
Don't say that. Don't say that. 'Cause
No, I meant the league-wise.
finish up for the year?
Yeah.
It can go quicker as well,
Yeah.
but it depends on what they officially
It
announce.
depends. And it also depends on how many sweeps and all that too.
Yep.
We see a lot of sweeps in the SPHL sometimes.
Yep. Especially since the SPHL is just like the FPHL right now, where they get
Best
to
of
choose.
3 and choose.
Now does the ECHL and the AHL
No.
do that?
Nope. Not as of yet.
What about
And
Simon?
then boo!
Yay!
Hey, Rob.
Oh yeah, that is something though, because you're the only.
Michigan fan here.
Yeah. So, how did that make you feel?
I feel special. Woo!
I'm not gonna say it.
Special ed.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say.
I got that up here.
Oh my god. With that being said, though, guys, it'll be interesting to see how each team finishes this year. And we'll have all that info leading up into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because start of the middle of next month, that's when all the playoffs are starting to go down.
Yep.
And
You'll be seeing a lot more teams lock in as this week and next weekend close
I'm
out.
surprised they haven't locked us in because there's no way.
It don't matter. You
There's
still have
still
to.
a way that's Delaware
Mathematically, the Thunder can
not
make it.
out yet.
Physically, nobody thinks they can do it.
Yeah,
but
You know.
still, you have to go off mathematics, and
I'm not
Because
smart
if you
with
look at
that.
the Red Wings, they have done it.
yeah.
When it's counted, they have won.
More than once, they've, a lot of teams come out from, even honestly, football this year. There's the teams that made it to the finals. A lot of people didn't think they'd even get as far as they did.
Right. And which is a good thing though, because I love upsets myself.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
great.
especially in college basketball.
As long as they're not against us.
Well, that's one thing though. Anything can literally happen at this point.
Anything can happen.
Just like how a lot of experts are saying right now with the trade deadline coming up for the NHL, if you get the right player at the right time, you're gonna go far.
It can change things.
You change the whole team.
What do you think about the Red Wings? What do you think they'll pick? Or they're not going to do anything?
I don't think they're gonna do much in a deadline, but that's just my opinion right now. Because they're just coming out of a rebuild. They're trying to build on their base, so they don't want to change much.
No.
What do you think
I don't
of-
see them trading people out or letting anybody go that they don't believe is working with the chemistry they have.
What about the coach?
I hope he's gone.
He better be gone because it's.
I think if Stevie is watching it, well, I know he's watching them every game now. That
And I do understand everything is not just the coach; it's the players, it's everything.
Staff.
But with the years that we've watched, though, the team they keep changing the team, but we're still not getting where we need to be. So
we're getting
now
close
it's time to
that
change the
final-
coach.
That and when you have a first line player constantly starting on the third line,
Yeah,
It should be on
Something
the first
needs-
line.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. A lot of people yell when people talk about blame the coach, blame the coach. It's not. I agree. It's not always the coach's fault. There is times where it's the players, but when you got this many years in a row where we haven't done nothing, maybe it is time to change it up. Change the coach.
exactly.
Well, look at what happened to them in the '90s. Won them a couple Stanley Cups. They got rid of that coach and they brought Scotty Bowman in. And
Yeah.
boom. It took them a little.
But they
while.
knew Scotty Bowman was,
There was already a Hall of Fame coach before.
Scotty Bowman's the kind, and a lot of players didn't like playing for him because of his attitude. And he'll bench you.
Oh yeah.
If you're not doing what I'm telling you, you're benched.
Whether.
But they
he loses
respected
money.
him.
Yeah.
They respected him. They said, because look at again, like you said, how many cups they won.
Yeah.
That man had a ring for each finger, even the thumbs.
Yep.
And still had some more.
You probably start putting him on his toes.
I believe he won 12.
I'm not sure, but I know he had one for each
I gotta look
finger.
it up.
No,
We're done anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we'll see everybody next week. See you Monday.
See you Monday.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on the wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get. Oh, I thought that one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Hollywood Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.